Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tarot reading. So let's shuffle your cards, Cancer, and we'll get into your reading. This is for Cancer YouTube. Cancer YouTube. What do you want to tell Cancer this week? Cancer YouTube. Cancer YouTube. Alright. Let's also pull one of these cards here for you as well. Right. This card is going to be representing you at the moment here, what your inner self wants you to know. And you can use this week as well, what inner self wants you to know, Cancer. Alright, let's begin. Have the beautiful flamingo. Beautiful flamingo here. All full of abundance. You are what you think. You are what you think, Cancer. So in other words, think positive. Think positive. Have that beautiful pink, orange hue of yourself. Portray that color out into the world. If you're thinking negative about yourself, you're going to have a negative week. You want to think positive about yourself. Take all the positiveness of all your traits and put them out and put them to use this week. Okay? You are what you think. The beautiful sun here shining all its rainbow light, shining all that light out into the world. So again, keep thoughts about yourself positive and put them out into the world, and they'll come back to you just as positive as what you're putting out. You are what you think this week. So, try to always think yourself as, being number one in your endeavors. Positive thoughts. Alright, let's shuffle one more time and cut these cards, and we'll begin for your reading. First card you have is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups here. Okay, eights are all for power. Powerful card. Eights are very powerful. Turn them on the signs, also the infinity sign. Everlasting, life is ever ongoing, ever ongoing. You're going to be, you may be going on a journey, or you may be wanting to start something new. And again, just remember, you are what you think. If you're looking to start a new adventure, if you're ready, like this card is showing, to leave some of those old emotions behind you. Let the old emotions flow out of you. Flow out. Let your old emotions flow out with this water here. See, the water is receding here, and you can see the rocks and the mountains. You're going to be, you may even be perhaps traveling, but I'm seeing that you're going to be, you want to start something new, something fresh. You want to leave those old negative things behind you and move forward and move on, because it's a new day, a new week, because you have the phases of the moon here. These phases of the moon going for like a month here. You're going through its new moon to the full moon. When the tides are receding, those are those negative emotions. You want to think positive of yourself, and you want to go through and climb those mountains. Climb up that mountain for your higher good, for having like an attainment to what you want to achieve this week. Or this could just also be like for the whole month here, for the next 4 weeks, because of this moon. Going through its phases. You're going to be going through phases as well. You may be going through phases right now. And that's why the flamingo as well has shown up, telling you you are what you think, right? So, let all the negative recede out with this tide here. Because the cups are all for emotions. And eights are power. Remember, you've got the power. You've got the willpower. Have that willpower to let those negative things go away and be positive and move along. Go take a new journey. Take a new route. Go on a vacation. Do some traveling. Here you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups are coming in now here. Four of Cups as well is telling you to go ahead and get out of those thoughts. They've got these new cups. This new cups are for love and emotions. You've got this new cup that's wanting to reach into you, to come into you. So you don't sit around and keep your head down. Because remember, words and thoughts are things as well. And you are what you think. So don't. Again, this reading is just from right now. It's just bringing the ideas to me that you need to snap out of it. You need to snap out of it and go ahead and take some fresh energy. Go on a road trip. Go on a little vacation. Let things subside and let the tide pull the negative away from you. Bring in, this is a cloud here, reaching out of the clouds and bringing you some new hope, some new fresh ideas, some new adventures. Get out from underneath those trees. Get out from underneath that tree. Don't sit in the shade. Get out there. The High Priestess. High Priestess is coming through with you. She's very like angelic kind of. She's sitting between these two pillars. One's positive and negative. She's right in the center here. She has all these pomegranates, which is all for these pomegranates on this veil that's behind her, or this curtain that's behind her. So their pomegranates are all for creation, creativity. Step out. Get rid of the negative and bring in some positive. And stay in the center here. Center yourself. And it's this High Priestess is all about, well, like I was mentioning before, attainment, climbing the mountains, going to the highest peak on the mountains, going up into, like, as if you're climbing to the heavens, you're up in the clouds, and you're away from let's say society or whatever is bothering you. The High Priestess here, she's the highest, she's the holiest highest, she has this Torah here in her hand. This Torah here, that's the book of knowledge. It's also going to be represented as the Akasha records, if you know what those are. That's like the records, you write our story out when we're up and before we're born. We write our story out, and she's holding it. She's holding this. She's not showing all of it because, some of it we're not supposed to know, but right now she is portraying to you as well. Check your creativeness. Get out of these clouds. Let the negative subside and think positive thoughts about yourself. Because you are what you think. She wants you to be aware of that so very badly here. You're going to have many choices. You're going to have many choices this week. You can stay in the positive, or you can stay in the negative, or you can sit in between the two. You can sit in between the two, like the High Priestess here, sitting in between the two. You can take a little bit of negative, a little bit of positive. Well, if you do algebra, if you -1, +1, it balances itself out and zeros in the middle. So you're gonna be having some choices to make, but just remember, for every negative that you have, every negative thought you have, try to think of two positive, and it will rule out that negative, and you'll be able to see and make a clear choice. If you have some choices or this vacation, this new route, this new turn, this new path that you're going on here, you'll be able to think clearly and move ahead with that. Move ahead with what you're trying to achieve, but stay positive. Stay positive. And here you have the Page of Cups. Your last card here is the Page of Cups. He as well has these look like tulips on his. This looks like he has tulips, the red and white tulips on his coat here. White is for purity, red is for passion. Flowers, the red and white flowers. This fish here, he's looking at this fish, he's dreaming, he's hoping, he's wishing. He's got the authority of the red roses and he's got the purity of the white. He's looking at this cup now, because here's this cup. Here it is. Here's this cup that was coming through to you earlier in the reading here, wanting to bring you something new to achieve. Here it is now. Now you're looking at this cup and you're like, here's this little fish in here. Little fish. You're talking to that little fish and you're saying, okay, we're on our way, we're on our journey. All the water, I held on to my one, you're holding on to that one wish that you know in your heart that it's true that you want to do. And you saved this little fish and he's in that cup. He didn't go out with the negative. He didn't go out with the negative when the waters was exceeding here. You caught him. You caught him in this cup on this card here, and now you're holding it. And you have your hopes and your wishes to advance yourself. Just remember, on this new path or this journey that you're taking this week, is just remember that thoughts and words are things, and to keep yourself positive, because you are what you think you are. Okay? All right, Cancer. Have a great one.